Dobry wieczór. Jak się masz? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tennis Inside Out. Former champions here in Rome meeting now in the semi-finals. Svitolina is taking on Swiatek. And two players who are really on form. This is going to be such a battle. It's power, Svitolina, spin, lots of topspin from Swiatek. Who's going to win? What's it going to look like? And I'm going to put out a poll in the chat. I want to see from you all out there, which is the more important superpower being a tennis player? As a tennis player, what strength? Mental toughness. Both Svitolina and Swiatek have mentally tough, great IQ on the tennis court. Movement. Oh, fantastic how Svitolina was defending yesterday. Incredible against Rybakina. Swiatek, perhaps one of the best defenders out there. Or would you want to have power? As a tennis player, what strength would you have? Here we go. Cast your vote. Let me know what you think. I have my opinion of what type of strength I would like to have. I am a tennis player. I am a tennis coach. And what would be wonderful is to have all of them. But if there was one strength, maybe I'll let you guys know later. Let's look at how these ladies got here. Two women who are really on form. And I'm going to start off with Svitolina. Had such a fantastic start. She's a seed. She got to have a bye in the first round and took on Italian? Yes, Basiletti, and won in straight sets, 6-1, 6-3. Then beat Baptiste, 6-1, 6-2 in the next round. And then took on Bartonkova, 6-2, 6-3. She eventually dropped her first set. That was yesterday against the world number 2, Rybakina. Lost at 6-2. But incredible fight. How well did Svitolina play to win the second and third set? 6-4, 6-4. Put aside all the unforced errors and the mistakes that Rybakina made. She still saved in the end 16 break points. 16 break points. Oh man, she's on form. She's on form. I already said her movement, her defense was incredible. And at the right time, when she pulled the trigger, man, did she come up with some stunning winners, especially at the death in the third set. I think Rybakina was shaking in her shoes. That was some phenomenal tennis from Elina yesterday, and really deserves to be in this semi-final match against Swiatek. Trying to think of some weaknesses. Maybe the serve. Maybe the serve let it down a little bit slow on that second serve. I'm just comparing. I'm thinking in my mind how Swiatek going to react to that. But mental toughness, incredible fight from Svitolina. Nerves of steel. Let me put it that way. Incredible. And if we're going to go to the other side of the court and look at Swiatek for a little bit, here is someone I think has just started to hit form. Finally, perhaps? Have we been waiting this long to see the former world number one play tennis at this level? Besides the first match against McNally, where she won the first set quite easily, 6-1, and then it just felt like that pattern once again. Struggled in the second set, lost in the tiebreak to the American, and then sealed it off 6-3 in the third set. But that was the last time that she lost 3 games in one set. Thereafter, Cocciaretta, the Italian, 6-1, 6-love. Then beat Osaka 6-1, 6-2. And then Pegula 6-2, 6-1. She dropped 7 games in 3 matches. To me, that sounds like the Pole is on form. Been playing stunning. And I saw that in the match. I streamed Cocciaretta and I said, there's something about her. Her aura is different. She was alive. She was alive. Still the same personality. And that's fine. Everyone has their personality. Everyone's different. But there was an aura about her. The way she was striking the ball, the way she was moving. Hungry to win. Hungry. More focused. Oh, I'm very excited. I'm very excited about this match. 2 players really on form. Coming up against one another. Oh, nothing better. Nothing better. Let's go to the chat. I want to get to the head-to-head as well. I got very, very busy. Yes, I was getting involved as well. Had a lot to do behind the scenes. At the same time, had one eye on the match between Landaluce and Medvedev. Medvedev is through to the semis. He's going to be playing Yannick Sinner. But my word, that Spaniard, there is something about this kid. And I said that he lost to Lehechka in Miami. And I remember watching that match on hard court and I thought, wow, here is something for the future. This next generation, these Khadars, Fonseca, Landaluce, is Tien, the American Tien, is he just out of it a little bit? Yeah, he's no longer really a next generation player, is he? But those 3 players, Landaluce, fantastic drop shots. Wow, speed, power. But unfortunately, Medvedev, the better of him, and he played fantastic as well. The speed around the court. But let me not get carried away. Ashley was very, very eager to get this started. Tatiana, Privyet, good luck. Oh, yoke, good luck forward with the song. Cool. Let's put that up for everyone to read. Where is it? Okay, I'll find it at some point. Iga. So Ashley's putting out there, believing that Iga Swiatek's going to win. Believes that everything she does is better. Iga's strength, her touch. I think when it comes to power, Svitolina hits the ball flatter. I got a feeling that that's where she gets the edge. That's where it's a little bit better. Maybe because of age, you would believe and like to think that Iga is quicker around the court. Her movement, her defense is superior because of that. But Iga likes to play with more topspin. She can strike the ball. She hits the ball flat over the net, but my belief is that she hits with more spin. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. Look how many titles on clay Iga has won. Yes, she's made for clay. She's made for clay, and that's the thing. She's had now 3 matches in a row that she's on form. What does that mean now in this situation? Swiatek is on form. Svitolina is on form. Oh, just makes for a fantastic match. Fantastic match here. And whoever's going to win is going to play a better version of Coco Gauff. She played superb. She was fantastic this afternoon. And if she continues like that, we're in for a blockbuster final. Whoever's going to get there from this match. Only Justine had and missed. Serve, okay, a lot of Ashley. Go after the backhand. Iga. Oh, that's a prediction. 6-2, 6-1. Wow, that'll be quite a hammering. That'll be quite a hammering. I got a feeling it's going to be a little bit closer than that. I'd like to believe that there's a three-setter involved. I'd like to believe that. Let's wait and see. Lenatine is amazing, says Chika Onyerimba. Bageled Medvedev at the Slam Down Under in Australia. Correct. And Ashley greeting everyone in the chat. That's very nice. Keeping it civil. Chris, hi everybody. I'm going to watch TV and listen to Mike. Wow, thank you very much. Having me in your ear. So she makes mistakes. Head to head. Yeah, Iga does have the advantage. Do hope Svitolina is well rested. Very good point. That was a tough match yesterday. It probably would have taken a lot out of her. Yeah, she's 31 years young. She's fit. Let's hope both players are fit, really at their peak, and we can see the best tennis unfold for everyone to enjoy. Hope Svitolina is well rested. For French Open's Iga will wreck this lady. Oh, yeah, that's an interesting point. Okay, Ashley believes Iga's gonna win this, and perhaps quite convincingly. Well, I mean, if she does, then she's got the season well underway. Iga Swiatek, I must say, to play 3 matches, especially the form that she's had right up till before she started the match against Cocciaretta, it's like night and day. 7 games. She's lost 7 games in 3 matches. How good is that serve? And she's following it up with deadly ground strokes. But Svitolina, as I've said already, her defense is absolutely superb. She just beat she beat the world number 2. And we all know how hard Rybakina can hit. And that's probably what took Rybakina to the edge, missing the lines. Unusual mistakes, probably feeling that she had to go closer to the lines because Svitolina's getting to every ball. And in my mind, I'm seeing heavy topspin balls from Swiatek and Svitolina being able to get there, especially when Swiatek's on the front foot. But my goodness, when Svitolina connects with that forehand, unstoppable. Really phenomenal tennis. Phenomenal tennis. These players have played on 6 occasions, twice on clay, and I guess that's a record that will speak for itself and probably have an impact here on this match. Swiatek has beaten Svitolina on both occasions, hasn't dropped a set. First occasion was in 2021. It was in Rome, and Swiatek won 2-0. And the second time was last year, June. That was in France, and Swiatek won again. So that's 4-0 on clay. Svitolina is one of the best returners on tour. You're right. Oh. Okay, that message is gone. In the other encounters, Swiatek on hard court, Dubai, Miami, Indian Wells. Only Indian Wells she lost. And that was in 3 sets. Most recently in March, Svitolina beat Swiatek. But let's put it in perspective. Like I said, right up until that game, Kochioreta, Swiatek has not had a good season. It was predictable almost every single match that she starts off big and just digs herself a hole and buried herself in it. It was just unbelievable. Every single match she started wonderful. She would be 3-love up or she would win, I don't know, the first set comfortably. And then all of a sudden the dip starts and she just couldn't get out of it. And that's what kind of, it looked like that's what happened with McNally in the first round, where she won 6-1 and then lost the tiebreak second set 7-6 and then came back to win 6-3. Maybe that was the catalyst. That was the last time that's going to happen. We're going to see that happen for a while, perhaps, because since then, Iga is Iga of old. Won the toss, decided to return, sending out a statement to Svitolina. We are about to get this match started. The only other time Svitolina has beaten Swiatek was in Wimbledon 2023, a 3-setter in favor of the Ukrainian. Match day semi-final. Let's go. First serve in the net. Slice into the body, but it was a double fault. Not the best start for the Ukrainian. Oh, and then she clears up that double fault with an ace down the middle. Just looking a bit puzzled because behind her it said close call. That normally means it was out. Oh, technology. So they're in the rally now. Hitting more or less down the middle of the court. Swiatek is the first to pull the forehand out cross court. Forehand down the line. Svitolina hoists the ball up high in the air. Forehand drive volley winner inside out. And it must be a little chilly there in Rome. Swiatek playing with a long sleeve white shirt. Yeah. Forehand cross court duel right now. Svitolina finding more depth, but she's under pressure. It was a good forehand. Cross court. Forehand in the net from Swiatek. This is the first serve down the middle of the court. Second serve onto the forehand. It was a short return in the middle of the court. Swiatek's under pressure. They're in a backhand cross-court duel now. Swiatek tried to hit the ball a little bit harder, change the pace of the rally, but she couldn't find the singles court. 40-30. And another unforced error from Swiatek. Svitolina takes the lead. 1-love. Still early days. There were a couple of unforced errors there. I think the one that stood out the most for me, there was a short ball. And that's what we say in tennis, that she played with elbow. Looked a bit tight for my liking. The right arm wasn't moving freely from Swiatek. I wouldn't be surprised if both the ladies are feeling a little nervous, butterflies in their stomach. Start for the Ukrainian. Looking for that body serve. 167 kilometers per hour, but it's out. Good body serve. Elina was forced to slice the forehand. She hoists the ball up high in the air. The lob bounces perfectly before the baseline. Swiatek is pushed all the way back. There's that flat forehand from Svitolina. Double hand backhand cross court goes long from Swiatek. Love 15. Missed the first serve out wide. Svitolina getting aggressive. She's standing both feet on the baseline. She's going to hunt down the second serve now. Good return cross court. Pushed back. Finding good depth now from Swiatek. Oh, Svitolina changed direction. Beautiful, beautiful backhand winner down the line. Ooh. That's what I mean. That power. It's the same on the backhand side. Know how flat she hits her forehand. That was stunning connection. Perfect timing. Love 30. Good first serve. Returns a bit short. Wonderful backhand winner from Swiatek. Taking the ball early on the rise. Iga doesn't quite command the aura she had on clay in previous years. Svitolina can certainly back herself today. Correct. She's on a good run now. That's what I'm trying to say. Swiatek is playing well. Or at least before this game, that's a good first serve down the tee. Forehand return lob goes high and long. And I think for Swiatek's sake, she needs to continue that. She needs to be consistent, be aggressive, keep the point short. Notice that yesterday that I thought that Svitolina had the edge over Rybakina. Most of the long rallies I felt she was defending, but she was able to turn it around, counter punches at times, relied on Rybakina's errors as well. But both the ladies are somewhat on form. Svitolina again defending on the backhand side, now shifted to the forehand. Heavy topspin down the line, changing the height and the depth from Swiatek. They're back in the backhand. Cross-court duel, and Svitolina can't squat lower than that. She tried to get as low as possible. It's a good backhand from Swiatek, forcing the error from Svitolina. 40-30. Elina, keep pushing for victory. Kick right to the body, not a bad return cross court. And Svitolina slams a forehand in the net. 1-1. Both ladies holding their service games. opening service games in this match. First serve goes in. Oh, mishit forehand from Swiatek, but she knew as soon as she hit it, it was going long. Love. Missed the first serve out wide. Second serve. Kick onto the backhand. Return cross court is a bit short. Svitolina plays into the middle. Swiatek changes the direction now. Forehand cross courts. Oh, big forehand down the line, forcing Swiatek to slice. That's too short. Oh, just couldn't get the forehand over the net. In the end, possibly a good tactical play from Swiatek. I don't know how much she meant of it. But in the end, it worked out. Svitolina tried to guide the forehand inside out. Just couldn't get over the net. She was quick enough to get there. The speed is definitely there. 31-year-old can move quickly around the court. Oh dear. Oh, let. Mikhailo. Rolling. Svitolina on. Second serve. Oh, double fault. What a pity. It wasn't a very good second serve. I was trying to tell by the toss whether it was a slice or a kick, but it landed below the tape. Missed the first serve down the tee, 172 kilometers per hour, missing the middle line. Slice onto the forehand. Not a bad return. Putting pressure on Svitolina, running onto the backhand side. The court's opened up. Oh, Igor goes for even more angle with the backhand cross court. It's short. Wonderful defending from Svitolina. How on earth did she get that forehand back and force the error? This is like deja vu, like I'm watching Rybakina again. Unbelievable from Svitolina. There is no way that she was supposed to get that forehand back. But my word, and look at this. And she's about to serve the next point. She is fit. Good first serve down the middle of the court. Flat forehand, cross court, drawing the error. Swiatek couldn't contain that power and control it with her topspin. Wow. What an opening 3 games. Finally, these ladies get to sit down and get a bit of a rest. Allow that lactic acid to dissipate. They need nutrients, they need to eat now. They need nourishment for the muscles. Let's have a look here. I already see many people chose what I believe is also the most important. And in the poll, he said 60% said mental toughness. Mental toughness, that is it's probably the most important. Mikhailo congratulating Alina. Talking about mental toughness. 27% said power, 13% said movement. Yeah, a combination of those three, you'll be one of the best players in the world. Most important thing is your serve. That's 50% of the games that start begin with a serve. I think the first shot of the point is the most important, Ashley. The first shot. That means serve and return are the most important. Look at that! Beautiful inside-out backhand return winner from Svitolina. She is on fire right now. Kick serve, if I'm going to be highly critical on Iga, was too short. Yeah, Goran Ivanisevic, Pete Sampras, Federer. But look at the most complete tennis player of all time, Ashley. The GOAT. In a forehand cross-court duel. One-hand backhand block from Swiatek. She guesses the wrong way. Inside-out forehand winner. Love 30. Svitolina is on another level right now. Oh, the power, the way she struck that one forehand that forced Swiatek one-hand backhand to try to defend and stay alive in that point. Ooh. Novak Djokovic, at his prime, had the best serve, I believe, and the best return. Massive return from Svitolina. Swiatek, trying to get into a squatting position, couldn't control the forehand. 3 break points. If you got a good first serve, a reliable second serve, let me put it this way, you got good serves and good returns, you'll be a good player. Oh, that's a wild backhand. Ooh, I think Swiatek might be feeling a little worried now. What's going on? 3-1 for the Ukrainian, and all I can say is, in one word, Svitolina solid, Swiatek shaky. Again, great first serve out wide, forehand return, cross court in the tram lines. Elena, you are powerful. All of Ukraine is rooting for you. Sorry. But the double fault. I said that. I said before we started. I was thinking. I had to think very quickly off my feet. What is her weakness? And it's that second serve. Another double fault for Svitolina. Yeah, I didn't like those last backhands from Swiatek. There was a lot of she's jerking her head, she's moving her head around, forcing too much power. Don't tell me that was another double fault. Oh my word. Two double faults in a row now for Svitolina. And she's already on four in this match. Four double faults. And she's leading 3-1. Rameses really need Alina to win this. Oh, trying to pick that one. Third double fault in a row. 15-40. Swiatek just standing there. There we go. Get that serve in. Forehands cross court. Swiatek tries to go down the line. Heavy topspin. But she missed the baseline. Oh no, double hand backhand in the net. It hit the baseline. Wow, that was just that was a weird game. What can I say? Three double faults in a row. The last backhand error from Svitolina, I would say, was it was more forced. It was a forced error. Swiatek, she's going to do this often when she goes down the line. She's going to play high looping balls, heavy topspin, try to find depth. And in that particular case, the forehand did land on the baseline. I was mistaken. That's five double faults now in 3 service games. That's not good. It's not a good percentage right now. Yeah, Iga definitely got a gift. It was a real gift. Swiatek rushing to the baseline. She's got her 3 balls, selecting her favorite 2. And she was lucky in that previous game. I'm not quite sure what just happened to Svitolina, but she must not let that happen again. Swiatek misses her first serve down the middle of the court. Just clearing the clay from under her soles. Second serve. Kick onto the backhand. Forehand cross court with a lot of angles. Svitolina was late to get to the ball. What's happening now? There wasn't good footwork. Almost like she committed too early with her stance. And then realizing last second, oh no, I'm too far away from the ball. I'm going to keep an eye on her. Good first serve out wide. Swiatek approaching the net with a backhand. Wayward forehand. Svitolina was, I think she slipped. She was trying to slide, but she slipped before hitting that forehand. Would have definitely put her off balance. Yeah, gosh, and I can't help but think that it's exactly at that moment when I when I said Svitolina solid, Swiatek shaky, and oh my goodness, I think that they've switched seats. Fitty love. Oh, great first serve down the middle of the court. Standing in the 3/4 court, big backhand winner, cross court for Swiatek. Another first serve. Swiatek inside the baseline, then moves back, decides not to move forward to the net. Swiatek goes down the line, heavy forehand, topspin. Double hand backhand doesn't make it over the net, and it's 3-all. What does this mean for Svitolina? I felt those first 4 games she was in control. And I must say, this service game went rather quick in favor of Swiatek. Svitolina needs to forget what happened in that previous service game when she was serving. There we go. First serve's in. Forehand cross-court duel. Oh, Svitolina hammered that forehand down the line for a winner. Just such a different looking stroke. Svitolina flat. Oh my goodness. How flat is that? So much power. And then Swiatek, when she's hitting her forehand, it's a lot of topspin. It's allowing Svitolina to get there. It's giving Svitolina hope to defend, get the ball back. There's that heavy topspin, looping forehand onto the backhand of Svitolina. It's pushing her back. They're in a backhand cross-court duel. Oh, that was some power from Swiatek. Yeah, you give Iga the keys and she will walk right in there. Second serve. Serve into the body, and the return goes down the middle of the court, but long, 30-15. Misses the first serve down the middle of the court. Second serve. I'm going to keep my eye on Iga now. On the baseline, hammers the inside of forehand return winner. 30-all. Stunning return. It wasn't a very good second serve. That was short. It was on the forehand. Oh, maybe Svitolina's trying to build confidence. Try to get those serves in. I can see even that first serve, 140 kilometers per hour. She's trying to build up her confidence again. So, very lucky. Swiatek forehand return in the net. Try to go into the body this time. That's what I would recommend. Tries to go to the backhand. I think that's where Swiatek's also very strong, is that double hand backhand return. Second serve. Onto the backhand side. Svitolina is pulled into her corner on the backhand side. Second backhand now. Now she's chasing onto the forehand. Forehand slice into the middle of the court. Swiatek's moving inside the baseline. And that was a very good forehand cross court. Svitolina couldn't get her forehand back over the net. First serve down the tee. Return was soft on the forehand side of Svitolina. Hitting it flat down the middle of the court. Good backhand from Iga, pulling Svitolina out. Doesn't want to pull the trigger going down the line. Staying on the backhand side now. Swiatek looking for more angle. Svitolina. Double hand backhand in the net. Something happening there. My feeling is that Svitolina mustn't stay too long now. Iga's backhand is looking solid, and it's growing with confidence. She needs to try switch it up into the middle of the court, get to on the forehand of Iga. Oh, backhand goes long from Swiatek. That was an unforced error. Should have been a routine backhand in the court. I don't know if that's the reason why she's has a smile on her face. Can't believe what just happened. Slice out wide. Heavy topspin from Swiatek with the forehand side, but now, just hammering that backhand, finding good depth. Svitolina must change it up. There we go, in the middle of the court. Back to the forehands, cross-court duel. Switching back to the backhand. Svitolina struggling on the side. Inside out forehand from Swiatek, draws backhand slice. Swiatek decides to stay back. Wow, what a long rally. That lactic acid must be burning right now. Whew. Incredible fight. Mikhailo. No biggie. She's fit. She's got it. Second serve. Onto the forehand. Forehand return into the net by Swiatek and low into the net, right in the bottom of the net. Wow. To me, this match, it looks like this is going to go 2 hours at least. I see 3 sets here. There's some very interesting tactical situations going on. Svitolina believes she can break down that backhand of Swiatek. Yes, she's won the most important points, but I feel that she's lost a lot. She's lost more on the backhand side, trying to out-rally Swiatek backhand to backhand. But that's okay, because if she's winning the most important, well, that's what's going to keep her winning the games. Swiatek, I feel like that forehand cross-court is deadlier than down the line. She's definitely looking for more placement, more depth when she's going forehand down the line, opposed to when she's going cross-court. Feel like she's still hitting with a lot of spin, but riskier, hitting low over the net, and that's causing trouble, that's causing problems for Svitolina at times. Egan needs to make the points easier for herself, says Ashley. It's something about a person's body language that when they have the opportunity to move forward and they don't, it tells me that there's a lack of confidence. Not to move forward, but to actually play at the net. And there's been opportunities where Swiatek has moved forward inside the court, but it then has decided to stay back, probably believing in herself that she's capable of winning the long rally, the baseline, the ground strokes. Drop shot, I'm thinking about it. It's a little bit challenging. Both players are incredibly quick. I think the pace at which they're hitting with one another right now, especially those backhand to backhands, be so difficult to find an opportunity in good timing. I think for these ladies in particular, not underestimating their abilities to hit drop shots. Another aspect is that they're both so close to the baseline. Pushing each other back enough. And when they do fall back, then they come forward again. But that was a bad unforced error from Swiatek. Technically speaking, that was not, it wasn't pleasing to the eye the way she hit that backhand. Serve and volley, well, that would be an absolute surprise. I think more from Swiatek's side. I think Svitolina is more than capable. My goodness, serve and volley? Trying to think the last time. When can't remember the last time I've seen Swiatek serve and volley. Kick into the body, inside out backhand return. Oh, Swiatek's putting on the pressure, but again, not moving forward, rather staying back. But that double hand backhand is definitely causing problems. And it's really standing out for me how important this shot is for Iga today. And surely Svitolina feels it. She can see it happening. Iga retaking her ball toss. Inside in, forehand from Swiatek goes into the tram lines. Svitolina plays a backhand slice very well during the rally. I want to see Swiatek do that. It's a good way to also get into that feeling of playing drop shots. And I mean slice as in deliberately changing the pace. But I think she's feeling so confident on two-hand backhand. There's no reason to do that right now. Oh, that is so short with a forehand. Svitolina is moving back. Oh, massive mishit. What was that? Retreating after almost hitting a. I thought there was going to be an approach shot, and just started moving back. Why didn't she move forward? I have no idea. Maybe both have butterflies in their stomachs, taking on the challenge to beat one another in the baseline game. Body serve inside our forehand from Swiatek. He's going to have a second opportunity, finds more angle. Oh, that would have been a perfect opportunity to attack the net. They're in a backhand cross-court duel now. Svitolina able to push Swiatek back. Wow. Svitolina hits the baseline, and Swiatek misses the inner tram line. Interesting. Yeah, there's definitely inconsistency, and I think each player is trying to get the better of the other when they realize that the other is, not finding their range, their rhythm. They're trying to capitalize on that situation. Kind of what Svitolina did yesterday with Rybakina. She did that very well. Second serve for the pole. Kick onto the backhand, inside in. Return was very short. Double hand backhand. Goes long. That was intended to go cross court. That last backhand, she was in two minds, Swiatek. Should have stayed longer on the front foot. It's my belief. She was thinking about getting behind the baseline first. Kick serve. I think both players are nervous. It's the first semi-final for Swiatek this season, 2026. Oh, wow. What a backhand return from Svitolina. It hardly bounced. That was so flat. Backhand in the net from Swiatek. Svitolina is now going to be serving for the set. Yeah, that's the point. That's what I'm saying. Even in those first four games, I thought Svitolina looked solid. Iga looked shaky, rattled. And then obviously, as I said that, maybe commentators curse. Svitolina had a terrible game, 3 double faults in a row. But now she gets her serve in. What an incredible inside-out backhand return from the world number 3. Oh, absolutely hammered it. First serve attempt down the middle of the court. Just lands wide. Kick out wide. It was good depth, good placements. Svitolina's under pressure. She's not going to get to that forehand winner from Swiatek. Oh my. Impressive play right now by Iga. Rafa Nadal forehand winner. Oh, great serve out wide. She's getting 3 points, Svitolina. When she's targeting that forehand, she's getting a bit of spin. Something's putting Swiatek off. She's not hitting the ball cleanly. 15-30. But on this side, on the advantage side, she's struggling a bit. Swiatek seems to have an answer. Inside out forehand returns. The backhand looks very solid. I still want to see Svitolina try to get into the body of Iga. Second serve. Onto the forehand. Inside in forehand return. And forehand chip from Svitolina goes long. Well. Serve percentages are low. Both players. I think that's why they are both resorting to the second serve as a first serve. Just to, not even to get the percentages up. Just to get it in, build their confidence. And there we go again. Svitolina wins the point. First serve out wide onto the forehand. It didn't force Swiatek to move, but she's struggling somehow. Swiatek struggling with that return. Now the first serve onto the forehand, but on the advantage side, Swiatek is playing better. Forehand down the line, Svitolina backhand cross court. They're in a backhand cross court duel now. Oh, and Swiatek misses the inner tram line with the backhand cross court. 2 break points saved. Just keep in mind how many Svitolina saved last night against Rybakina. Slice again onto the forehand. This time Swiatek, absolutely hammering her forehand now. Tries to go down the line, but there was heavy topspin. Slowed it down a bit. Inside out forehand. Svitolina guessed right. Forehand in the middle of the court. Svitolina could get there. A lot of defending now from the Ukrainian. Backhand into the middle of the court from Swiatek. Sending Svitolina left and right. This has to be a winner. Backhand winner down the line from Swiatek. What an exhausting point for Svitolina. In about 25 seconds, she needs to start the next point with her serve. Second serve. Onto the backhand. There's a short return cross court. Good backhand down the line from Swiatek. She's now on the service line, but it's not going to make it over the net. Swiatek breaks, and I think I just saw a smile on her face. Back-to-back breaks. 8th and 9th game of this first set. How important was that? As I've already stipulated, and many people know, Swiatek is probably one of the best returners out there. At some point, the nerves will settle. At least I hope so. For the viewers, the spectators, it would be nice to see both players playing at their best. Right now, they're feeding off each other's weaknesses, and that being mainly right now inconsistency. Chris believes Iga is back. It'll be a good time for her to be back. Oh, that's quite a statement. If we all agree with this. I mean, besides the inconsistency, unforced errors, I mean, if they're happening in long rallies where 15, 20 shots are being hit, there's other factors that you need to take into consideration. But if the points are short and they're constantly hitting the net, I mean, I think it's a good match. It hasn't started out as a worldie and one of the best ever, but it can definitely manifest into something like that. Heavy topspin down the line. Oh, very moon ball backhand goes out from Svitolina. Okay. I mean, I've seen worse matches, to be honest, where both players are playing for one another, in the sense that just errors and double faults. But there's a lot of fight going on here. Forehand cross-court duel. Svitolina goes more into the middle this time. Big forehand down the line. Just misses the inner tram line. Well, that's what Ashley thinks about the final. Oh, Remesis, you're going to have to let go of that. You're holding on too tight. It's going to hurt you in the long run. Oh, hard hitting from Svitolina. Defensive forehand from Swiatek, and she can't get it in. 15-30. Keeping closer to the end of this first set. You are tennis team, a game show. Okay. Explain these rules to me. Second serve. Svitolina really trying to put pressure on. Both feet are on the baseline. Great return cross court to open up the court. Svitolina goes more into the middle. Forehand cross court from Swiatek. Decides to see more backhands from Svitolina. Inside out forehand. Misses the inner tram line. Setting up set point for Elina Svitolina. She connected well with that inside out forehand. Just missed the line. Go big or go home. And once again, I just feel that Svitolina did this with Rybakina. I almost feel like she's forcing her opponent, in this case Swiatek today, to push their boundaries. You have to hit harder. You have to get closer to the lines. Misses the double hand backhand cross court. 6-4 to Svitolina, first set. She only needed one. Mikhailo, very happy about that. I mean, this has been a good match. After that game, I just feel maybe you're onto something there, Ashley Rameses. But I mean, for Svitolina, she's defending so well. I really think that it's the way that she's playing, the way she's defending, is forcing Swiatek to exceed her normal game, to just take her out of her comfort zone, and that's what's drawing these errors. Rameses, let's go. I think this is great play from Svitolina. She's doing exactly what she has to do. She had one hiccup of a game. My goodness, 3 double faults in a row. That was at 3-1, which was 3-1 up. But otherwise, she's defending well. She's hitting very hard, that forehand. I see there's going to be a little bit longer timeout. Iga is not on court. Svitolina having a nice chat in the corner. Now returning back to her bench. So probably just a toilet break, if anything. Iga has 4 French Open titles. Definitely can't tell right now. It's a very interesting point. If Elina wins tonight, Rameses says, I definitely want Coco to lose tomorrow. I mean, right now, Svitolina is probably the better out of the twos between Svitolina and Swiatek to be in the final. I still think Swiatek can come back. I think she was striking the ball better, just couldn't find the lines. Iga is not yet on court. Maybe screaming into a towel. Chris worrying about Iga. And there we go, she's back. That definitely wasn't indicated that was a medical timeout. Let's get the second set started. Svitolina misses the first serve. That was definitely being directed into the body. That second serve was in the body. Forehand return, blast across court. Forehand in the net by Svitolina. 15. So both ladies in the rally. Looks like Svitolina's targeting the forehand side. Oh, Swiatek decided to change direction and she hit her forehand in the net. Oh, ace. Ah, but it was a let. She has to take it again. Second serve. Another very good return cross court. Forehand down the line from Iga. Good backhand into the middle of the court by Svitolina. They're in a backhand cross court duel. Swiatek goes deep down the middle of the court onto Svitolina's forehand. Back to the backhands though. Slice. First drop shot of the match. Swiatek gets there and it's a backhand slice winner cross court. Whoa, love 43 break points. Let's just see that again. Backhand slice was short, I get that. Oh, it's just too much height. But that was still incredible because the contact point was below the net. And to slice it cross court with that much angle, that was very professional. Hey, Gizzies, big whizzies in the house. Wow, what a winner! Completely under pressure. Svitolina on the run on the backhand side. Sent that ball down the line. Oh, perfect placement. Wow, what a forehand winner down the line from Svitolina. Both players are more than capable of doing this when they're under pressure. Right, now, you're right, Mikhailo. The ball is somewhat in Svitolina's court right now. Trying to target that forehand. The lob goes up. I don't know if it's going to go in the tram lines. Swiatek gets the break. Will Swiatek win the second set? I'd love to see your opinions. That's a good first serve into the body. Svitolina on the backhand side. She had to release the left hand last second to try to get anything on that ball. There was absolutely no control over that return. Kick onto the forehand. It was a little bit in the body, but Svitolina dealt with it better. Backhand, hard backhand down the line. Heavy topspin forehand down the line from Swiatek, looking very defensive, went long. It's been happening a few times. Approaching the net. Swiatek is there. Backhand volley drop shot. Winner. Very nice. There was some good technique. She looked confident. Very good. Holding the racket nice and firm. Oh, that's a wild forehand by Swiatek. It's like 1 point for herself, one for her opponent. And that's it. And look at that, the unforced errors. Swiatek 26 thus far, 14 for Svitolina. That is too high. That is too high. At this stage in a tournament, good backhand down the line. Svitolina defending so well. She's not going to get to that backhand though. Body serve is in, but it clipped the top of the net. Let first serve. Kick out wide. Good return, pulling Swiatek out of the way. Goes hard with the backhand down the line. Beautiful winner from Swiatek, who was under pressure. That's where that heavy topspin's going to work. She takes a good lead now. I do always have my concerns about these professionals. Yes, it's 2-love for Iga. She got an early break. Can she hold on to it? If anything, she would need to break Svitolina a second time to feel more comfortable about winning the second set. But that's some heavy forehands right now from Svitolina. Backhand, double hand backhand drive volley winner from the service line. That ball's not coming back. Iga has to find a different level right now. Oh, that's a bold statement to make. It's going to be a bagel in the set. Wow. I think if she does that, or if it's anything close to 6-love, I probably think that she's going to win the third set the same way. Double hand backhand in the net from Svitolina. 15 all. She can play better than this. What? So Ashley's predicting 6-4 now. You did say 6-2, 6-1, didn't you? Oh no, 6-3, 6-2. She was going to win. Maybe that'll be the second and third set. Oh, great forehand down the line from Swiatek. Now approaching down the line. Beautiful backhand winner. 15-30. Something is starting to click now for the Pole. Oh, is that an unforced error from Svitolina? Couldn't find the singles court. She's getting worried for Svitolina. Forehand in the net, but that was a very good forehand from Iga. It hardly bounced, meaning there was very little topspin on that last forehand. My goodness. That is a comfortable lead now in the second set. Yeah, that's 2 breaks now for Svitolina. There was definitely more unforced errors. And it's a huge momentum shift in favor of Iga Swiatek. And that can happen. That can happen often. That one has all the rhythm, all the momentum, everything's going in favor, and then the set comes to an end. You take a little bit longer. Swiatek had that little bit extended time. That could have had an effect. I'm not thinking it was malicious. It's not something on purpose that Iga was wanting to do. But that little extended break, yeah, can just perhaps just pulled Svitolina out of her rhythm. Maybe got a little cold. But there was something about these last shots. The forehand down the line from Swiatek still looks like it's flying over the net with a lot of height, a lot of topspin. It's just the way that Iga's flicking the racket over her head. And it tells me so. That forehand crosscourt feels like it's getting flatter. And that's going to cause problems for Svitolina. Svitolina can do exactly the same for Iga if she wants to. I guess that's the battle. Who's gonna pull the trigger first and try to dominate these rallies? 3-love in the second set. First over onto the forehand, and forehand in the net from Svitolina. That was a 4th shot. Only 4 shots in that rally. Another good first serve. Good return from Svitolina. But the backhand from Swiatek goes long. The pressure with that first return causing problems for the world number 3. She needs more of those. Now would be the best time. Oh, what a first serve out wide. Opens up the court. Swiatek can't get the forehand over the net. Just been complimenting her on how well. I haven't been saying how well, but she's been consistently hitting high, heavy topspin forehands down the line, and this time trying to go very flat over the net. I know it was an approach shot. Maybe she was trying to finish it off early instead of thinking ahead, almost like a chess game. If I do this, I want to play this next shot. That's also possible. She's hit 1 volley winner till now. Kick onto the backhand. It was very short. Swiatek under pressure, chips her forehand high and long. There we go. 2 break points now for Svitolina. Good first serve. Not a bad return. Double hand backhand by Svitolina. Oh, huge forehand down the line from Swiatek. She's inside the singles court. Massive backhand winner down the line to save 1 break point. Still another one to go. Great winner down the line from Swiatek. Double hand backhand. All started with that serve. 2 break points saved. I said this already. Svitolina has been capable, more than capable. She's been saving break points. Swiatek is definitely in that same boat, able to do the same. Kick serve onto the backhand. That's a wild return. Advantage to Swiatek. First serve goes out, targeting the backhand side of Elina. Oh, double fault. Kick serve going long. Missing the service block altogether. I don't know what to say now. I mean, I'm thinking about the final. Coco Gauff. What's it going to look like if she's playing Swiatek? What is it going to look like if Gauff is playing Svitolina? The way that these two are playing right now might just also be their styles, that they're just cancelling one another out. Longest rally. That's a crazy forehand. That was like 5 or 6 meters out. Forehand by Swiatek. Break point for Svitolina. So I saw Gauff where she's playing earlier. Didn't get to watch all of it. But she's looking solid. I think she's the best defender right now in the world when it comes to getting that tennis ball back. Svitolina, beautiful passing shot down the line. She guessed right. Wow, wow, wow. What a moment to do so. That was big. Back-to-back breaks. This is getting very exciting. Missed the first serve, but targeting that forehand of Iga again. Even though the serve was out, Iga hit her forehand return in the net. Going to the backhand, that's a good inside-in backhand return. I want to see more on the body, Svitolina. Try to get it into Iga's body. Don't see this a lot. Slicing into the body. Good forehand. Down the line from Swiatek. Svitolina is definitely doing more of the court coverage right now. Now it's just settled down a bit. They're in a backhand cross-court duel. No, Svitolina changes direction down the line. Oh, hammered the forehand down the line, but missed the singles court altogether. Love 30. Yikes. There's one good return from Swiatek. I would call that last miss an unforced error. Good first serve. Return is short. Svitolina goes inside out with the backhand. Now she has to go to the net. Approaches cross court. The lob goes up. Oh, that's not even a lob. Hammered that forehand into the ground. 15-30. Kick out wide. Return pushes Svitolina back. Inside in forehand. Found good depth from Swiatek. The lob goes up. I don't know if it's going to make it over the net. More break points. And I'm starting to feel that Iga's making this a habit. Returning very well right now. Second return coming up. No, it's a double fault. Clips the top of the net and misses the service block altogether. 4-1 to Swiatek. And there's only been one game in the set. And that's been held. It was Iga Swiatek holding on to her service game. It's just looking too easy now for Swiatek. And she's returning. And that's going to be something quite worrisome for Svitolina. She has to watch out. It's becoming quite obvious that if the ball's away from Swiatek on the forehand backhand side, she's returning well. Except on the due side. Svitolina needs to try plug away there. Try get it close to the inner tram line. Send Swiatek out of the court. She's winning most points on that side. But she hasn't tried this other option of going into the body of Iga Swiatek. I mean, the most obvious is if she could try hit harder. That's not going to happen in this match. More first serves going in is probably going to help Svitolina. But for Swiatek, she's on a roll right now. Fully in charge of the second set. About to serve. First serve onto the backhand return in the net. Another first serve onto the forehand, return goes long. How important that first serve is. Can equally say how important the first return is, but then Svitolina needs to change something. She's trying to get closer to that baseline. Maybe take a step back. I get it. On the second return, Svitolina is now on the baseline. She's going to attack that second serve. Inside in, backhand, return goes in the net though. Something's going to change. I almost feel that Svitolina's okay to let this set go by. Start anew in the third set. Ooh, return clips the top of the net, goes in. Oh, she's just very annoyed and upset right now. That was an incredible inside in forehand winner. How hard did she hit that? Oh, technique, beautiful. Slice out wide, first serves in. Big return cross court. Swiatek couldn't get low enough on time to get under that ball and hit that forehand back over the net. Still another game point. And Svitolina is looking absolutely relaxed right now. Backhand return, cross court ball short. Massive backhand winner down the line from Swiatek. It's 5-1. Time to change rackets. One, 5. I'm going to end the poll right here. Pretty sure that's what Svitolina was thinking as well. But it's run away from her. Forehand volley. It's a little bit deep. Forehand down the line from Swiatek. She's... Oh, how lucky the whole court was open. Svitolina missed the double hand backhand. She's looking unfazed right now. Interestingly. Remissus, you're right. But she's got so much composure. It can happen. It can happen in a tennis match that you have one good set, one bad set. She will know that there's still more to come. The scary part is if that's going to override how well Iga's playing right now, but not enough defense from Swiatek to keep that ball in. That was incredible attacking play by Svitolina. First serve goes in. Double hand backhand returns also in. Backhand cross court duel. Iga tried to change direction and hit a winner. Keep the point short. She found the tram lines. She might be feeling quite comfortable. 5-1 lead. Just mustn't get too complacent. Svitolina has just lifted her level now. And she means business. This is the type of momentum that you can carry through to the third set. But that was a massive mishit. The ball disappears outside the screen. The edge of the screen, should I say. And missed the first serve down the middle of the court. Second serve into the body. Iga had to move out the way to play her forehand. Forehand cross-court duel. Svitolina changes direction, but she finds the net instead. And it's set point for the pole. Oh. Good first serve. Good backhand from Svitolina, hammering everything now, everything she's got. Oh, what an incredible forehand down the line. And the time, that's what so makes me so excited, is that she was so relaxed. Put a lot of pressure on Swiatek's forehand, and then, wow, what a winner down the line. Incredible. Yeah, great forehand. Svitolina at the net, letting the ball bounce. Another forehand. She's got a volley. Nope, it's not going to make it over the net. Advantage. Svitolina. Yeah. Those are not the nicest balls to take on when you're about to volley. It's soft. It hits the top of the net. Does it roll over on your side? Does it go back on your opponent's side? Forehand drive volley winner into the open court. Svitolina holds. Whew. Well, I did predict 2 hours. Minimum 2 hours, I think I said. Minimum 2 hours. I sensed the 3-setter, but I thought that would be closer. Let's not forget that these two met precisely, I think, 2 months ago. I was back in America, Indian Wells, 2 months and 2 days ago, and Svitolina beat Swiatek. It's a different Swiatek these last couple of days. There was something scary good about the way Svitolina just played that last game. When she gets relaxed and starts playing power hitting tennis like that, she's sending a message. It's gonna be a long night. It's gonna be a long, long night. Oh yeah, I'm only realizing now it's quarter to midnight. Oh my goodness. Well, I was up till 2 o'clock yesterday streaming. There's that defensive forehand down the line, clearing the net from Swiatek. Backhand slice from Svitolina goes long. Taking extra time here. The second serve. Forehand slice inside out return. That was very weak from Svitolina. Of course, Swiatek was going to hit that winner down the line. Just set up nicely. There was no power. Too easy. And there's something tactical about the situation. Wow, thunderous ace down the middle of the court. 40 love. And another set point. Second set point. For 10 minutes, Ashley. Second serve. Kick out wide, double hand backhand in the net, and Swiatek wraps up the second set, 6-2. Talking about toilet breaks, I think nature is calling. I'll be back in a jiffy. All right, let's get the third set started. And the first point is an unforced error by Svitolina. Ten minutes toilet break. Backhand slice, bringing Svitolina forward. Incredible passing shot, angled forehand cross-court winner. By Swiatek. I wonder if that was deliberate, that slice. There's nothing else Svitolina could do thereafter. She couldn't go back. She couldn't backtrack. Good the serve down the middle of the court. Oh, Swiatek found the baseline with that return. Svitolina just slipped after hitting a forehand cross court. And Iga tried to go big with a backhand down the line, finds the doubles court instead, 15-30. Good serve down the middle of the court, inside out forehand from Svitolina. Oh, so much pressure coming now from Swiatek. Less topspin, more power. Backhand down the line from Svitolina. Inside out forehand. Slice from Swiatek. Oh gosh, these ladies must be tired. What a winner. What an incredible winner after all of that. Svitolina backhand down the line. Wow, that was world class. Centimeters away from the inner tram line and the baseline. It was right in the corner. First serve onto the forehand. Better return from Swiatek. Forehand cross court. Wrong footing. Svitolina with a forehand cross court winner. Break point. Feels like deja vu. Good serve down the middle of the court. Svitolina, big forehand down the line. The lob's not going to make it in the court by Swiatek. And it's deuce. Another break point saved. Something Svitolina was happy to do a lot yesterday. Breakpoint saved today, 7 out of 12. So not the same statistics. I think yesterday was 16 out of 18. Slice onto the forehand. Good return. Pushing Svitolina back. Now she's in the corner on the backhand side. Double backhand in the net. And it's another breakpoint opportunity for the pole. This backhand is a deadly cross court. Second break point in this game. Wonder if Swiatek can do it. Oof, that's a bad miss. First serve out wide. Kick onto the forehand. Inside out forehand. Return. Svitolina's in trouble. Trying to get out of it with a forehand. And the forehand down the line from Swiatek was out. Maybe a little bit under pressure. That was a good counter forehand by Svitolina when she was chasing the ball on the forehand side. I think that's one weakness that's creeping into Swiatek's game. So even though when the opponent is playing well and trying to get themselves out of a difficult situation, they're defending. Swiatek has created that situation. She just can't seal the deal. She did that previously with a backhand in the tram lines. Now she did it with a forehand. Good inside in backhand return, forcing the error from Svitolina. I think she's telling herself to get more topspin. Low to high, low to high. Missing the first serve down the middle of the court. Added pressure now. Third breakpoint opportunity for Iga. Kick onto the forehand. Bit of a tame return, I'd say, from Swiatek. Backhand down the line from Svitolina was good. Taking hold of this point. Inside out forehand. Good defending by Iga. Slicing the forehand now on the right side. And not going to get to that next point. What a winner by Svitolina. Yeah, back to juice. Oh, both the ladies fighting in this game. Good body serve on the backhand side. The return goes long. First time I see this. First time now. Svitolina plays that serve into the backhand side. Jamming Swiatek in the process. Good first serve down the tee. Oh, Swiatek, great forehand down the lines, opening up the court. Doesn't take the opportunity, decides to stay on the backhand side. Wow, incredible angle and power. Double hand backhand winner, cross court. Again, jamming Swiatek. Oh, let me explain this. Again, on that forehand side this time, but in the body, Swiatek couldn't make space. She played the ball into the court, but oh, Svitolina, flat forehand winner inside out. Beautiful and very smart. Good first serve out wide, hits the edge of the racket, sending the ball into the crowd. Whew. Let's start another poll. So, just setting up a poll. Who do you want to see in Saturday's final against Coco Gauff? Cast your vote. Read carefully. They both start with S's. Swiatek or Svitolina? Return into the net. 15 love. Wow, wonderful ace down the middle of the court. First serve percentages must be creeping up. Swiatek's improved in that department. It's only a second ace of the match. Svitolina has won to date. Svitolina, both heels on the baseline. She's going to attack this second serve. Oh, does so ferociously. Double hand backhand response from Swiatek can only go in the net. She had very little time to react. And it's not one of those type of balls that you just push back because Alina would just destroy the next one. Ooh, again, looking for the ace down the tee from the advantage side. Kick out wide to the backhand. Not a bad return from Svitolina. Again, full of power. Swiatek left wanting more. 30 all. Oh, wow. Okay. Keep voting. Keep voting. Let me know who you want to see in the final. Second serve, kicker onto the backhand. Oh, beautiful technique. Inside out backhand return winner from Svitolina. Ooh. So interesting. She just continued it, Svitolina. I was saying at the end of that second set, she's hitting harder. She's being aggressive. She was showing Iga, this is how I'm going to play in the third set. Oh, amazing inside in forehand return. Incredible. Swiatek trying to defend with all her might. Could only hoist the ball up high into the air. Well, I could see it coming, but I'm rather speechless right now. The quality from Svitolina is out of this world. Third game. There's that first serve. Not a bad return. Good forehand down the line from Swiatek. Approaching the net. Gets the forehand volley over, but it's too high. Backhand slice winner down the line from Svitolina, showing the fist. She had to stay composed in that situation. Yeah, there was no split step from Iga. I could see she's not really in her game to be then going to the net. It was more like her feet were doing this before hitting the volley, and you have to go both feet at the same time. So it's easy then to move and transfer your body weight in that direction. 15 love. Kick out wide. Great return down the line. Swiatek again at the net. Watches the lob go out. 15 all. Good serve out wide. Good return from Swiatek. Massive backhand winner into the open court onto Svitolina's backhand side. 15-30. So there's that wide serve again. I was saying in the beginning that she's getting a lot of points. Svitolina serving onto Swiatek's forehand side, but now she's been getting better. I've said that when the ball's away from her, forehand or backhand, she's returning well. Put it into Swiatek's body. She tried inside forehand return from Swiatek. Backhand cross court now. Hit it too early. I think she was trying to go down the line. They're in a forehand cross court duel now. Swiatek goes big with the forehand down the line. Only finds the doubles court. 30 or allowing Svitolina to come back. That's going to give her a bit of confidence now. Let's see what she's going to do. On the due side. I know what I would do. Ashley doesn't have an idea how this is going to turn out. She needs to go into the body. She tries to go out wide. Iga was predicting that already. You could see she took a step in advance to her right. That would have favored the pole on the first return. There we go. Oh, okay. Good second serve right into the body. Swiatek step to the left. And then drill the forehand return winner down the line. Swiatek. Svitolina chasing it down. You can see the agony on her face. Oh, what a response. Ace out wide. Oh, if you could do that every time, life would be so easy. Richard Riedel. Swiatek used to give bagels. Svitolina, now she loses most of these matches. Interesting. She's not lost yet. Oh, great return from Iga. Just can't get this forehand down the line. And she's very upset now. And Svitolina has half a smile on her face and shaking her head. Unbelievable how lucky she's feeling. Everyone is saying bad things about Iga. It's not over yet. Correct. But there's just some shots. It just doesn't look familiar to me when Iga's going with a forehand down the line and then she's missing the lines, like really missing. I think that's why she's playing these high looping forehands down the line now, just to get it in. They're still on the rally. Iga's approaching the net. Not a bad volley, cross court, double hand backhand in the net from Svitolina. Good pressure from Iga. Back to Juice. Yeah, it feels like every game is getting to Juice. Yeah, lucky about that backhand volley. It did clip the top of the net, and it probably just altered the trajectory of the ball. Svitolina struggled on that double hand backhand. Oh, some hard hitting from Svitolina. The placement is beautiful. Targeting the forehand of Swiatek. Swiatek coming out second best. Advantage. Feel the momentum is favoring Svitolina. His last few points. She's already hit an ace out wide from this angle. She tries to go again. Goes long. Yeah, right. Has it been so long? 15 minutes already? No ways. Kick out wide. Double hand backhand return in the net. Svitolina takes a 3-love lead in the final set. What does this mean now for Iga? I like to put myself in these situations where I'm Iga's coach. What type of advice would I give her? I think there's nothing wrong with hitting with power. Keep going for it. Just put more spin on it and don't go for the lines. Get it in, because she can hit it again and again, and Svitolina's going to send the balls back. But the more balls she gets in, the more confidence she's going to feel. I think especially when she's changing the direction and Iga sees the opportunity, the court is opened up now. Don't go for the lines. That's what Svitolina wants her to do. But play it safe again. Run it down. Run it down. If the ball comes back, send the ball to the other side. She's been hitting very good angles. I must say, backhands and forehands. Iga's been doing it well. Stay calm. Stay calm. Be positive. She has to believe in herself. Those last few points Svitolina had on serve, could tell that there was a shift, and it was in the favor of the Ukrainian. Creeping up to that 2-hour mark. I said this match was not gonna. I said it was gonna be around 2 hours. Iga has to go for broke now. Oh, good body serve. Again, I mean, how can she miss that? Forehand down the line in the tram lines. 15. Great. Elena is getting her second win. Good point. That's what it was already starting before the third set started, and that's what was making me think, uh-oh. First serve, return goes long by Svitolina. Iga just has to keep calm. 1 point at a time. Like every point is her last, Iga. Is your last. Iga getting a lot of support here. Hutch, Hutch. Good backing down the line, chickened out, moving forward. That's a good time to move forward. Oh, did she land it? I think the backhand cross court is out. And just Swiatek was considering to play the backhand volley. She had the whole court open and read it well. Bardzo dobrze. Whoa, drill the backhand down the line and great forehand volley winner cross court by Iga Swiatek. I like it that she's moving forward. Momentum is swinging from one player to another the whole match. Good point. Snowdrops. My agent, my online agent. Good serve out wide, but what an incredible return. I thought it was hard enough. Svitolina connected so well. Yeah, for Tamata Suko. Hi, friend. It's been a while. Nice to see you in the chat. Hope you're well. Hope you're healthy. Inside in forehand from Swiatek, finding good placement now. Now with the forehand down the line. Waiting for the ball to drop. Beautiful winner. Inside in forehand drive winner. Iga is still eager to win this. Regards from Gambia. Miss you, Africa. Love you. I forget, people. I'm from South Africa. That's where my heart lies. Svitolina serving the fifth game now of this final set. Inside in, backhand returns. Swiatek moving forward. Nice half volley. Forehand in the net from Svitolina. She knew what was coming. Charged the net. Didn't have the right tools at, in that moment. I thought she was trying to. She almost overran it. Return, pushing Svitolina back. My goodness, you're right, Chris. This momentum swinging incredibly now, and it's definitely in favor of the pole. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Oh, body serve, forcing Swiatek to make a decision. She chose the forehand instead and drilled the forehand return in the net. Time to up the pressure, says Mikhailo. Oh, is the lob going again? Nope. And Svitolina wants that same ball. Feeling superstitious now? I know I do that. Good serve out wide. Not a bad return from Swiatek, pushing Svitolina back. There's an option here for a drop shot. How did she miss it? She sets herself up so well. Double hand backhand, going over the highest part of the net. Just didn't make it over the net. 43 unforced errors for Swiatek, 32 for Svitolina. That's the whole match in total till this point. Serve down the middle, miss hit, return into the tram lines, 4-1 lead. My goodness, this is looking... Oh, how do I say this? It's looking like it's written in the stars right now. Is definitely fight in the pole. At the end of that service game from Svitolina, Swiatek just lost the timing. So tight, something not free about that right arm. Elbow, so much of it. She has to go big now. First semi-final for Iga Swiatek this year. I say, looking back at the game against Cocciaretto, it just looked like she couldn't make a mistake. And she's continued beating Osaka, Pegula. That's a big win. 6-2, 6-1. Svitolina trying to stay loose. Looks like she's doing some sort of stretches, exercises while she's sitting down. 2 hours, it's what I predicted. Chris, not too happy right now. There must be concerns. People are concerned here. Want Iga to win. Got to take it point by point. Ashley said it in the group, in the chat. Point by point. Stay focused. It's tough now because she can't hold back. Svitolina is the one who's going to just drive forward, but has been working for Swiatek when she's moving forward. Inside out forehands. Inside in forehands. Svitolina gets that short. Drop shot from Swiatek. Beautiful. 30 love. Just play point by point. Okay. She's not worried just yet. I think there will be a lot of Iga supporters who are slightly concerned of what's going on. Inside in backhand returns a bit short. Iga takes opportunity, hammers her backhand cross court. Right in the corner, Svitolina couldn't control it. I think a spectator was putting Iga off. She's about to start the first serve. Hard down the middle of the court. Not a bad return inside out. Backhand down the line in the net from Svitolina. Once again, Swiatek holds her service game. And at this moment, just thinking now, before she served that last point, she needs to get forward. She needs to be aggressive and attack. Not necessarily the first return, but definitely that second return. Doesn't mean she needs to go straight away to the net, but be aggressive. It might not even be a bad tactic to surprise Svitolina. And here we go. Second serve, Svitolina. She should go after that second serve. Exactly. Inside out. Pressure's on, and she hits a forehand cross court out. Of course, she's going to be upset with herself. That was a perfect opportunity to have attacked the net. She's been volleying pretty well. Svitolina just played it down the middle of the court after that return inside out. Decision making. So important. Kick onto the backhand. Wild backhand return out. Oh, this match is pulling away from Iga Swiatek. I saw it in her head. She lost control of her head. Wild swinging. Yeah. Good point, Michailo. Second serve onto the backhand, inside in, backhand. Very aggressive from Swiatek. Placing the backhand cross court. Svitolina moved too early to her forehand side, and then Swiatek just changed her mind. It looked like she was just trying to show Svitolina one thing and then do another. But it looked like she was going to go down the line, the way she was placing her body. 30-15. Second serve. So many opportunities. How many times have I said second serve in this game? Inside in forehand. On the service line. Swiatek goes cross court. Svitolina goes the wrong way. And now Svitolina screaming into the ground. Not happy with her decisions. Serve out wide. Return is short. Svitolina goes big with the forehand down the line. Swiatek onto the backhand side. Looping backhand to Swiatek's backhand. They're in a backhand cross-court duel. Swiatek uses a forehand now. Svitolina's on the chase. Look tired chasing that last shot. Forehand in the net. Breakpoint opportunity now for the pole. What a big moment this is. Could this be a turning point for Iga Swiatek? Good first serve down the tee. The return is deep, but it's soft. Good defense from Iga. Backhand in the middle of the court. Forehand down the line. Missed it by so much. That's a bad miss. That's a bad miss. Yep, a little shake of the head by Iga Swiatek. Oof. I don't know. Good first serve. The return is long. Game point for Svitolina. Tough for Iga. I mean, it's not over yet. Second serve, especially that Swiatek has a second return coming. Backhand right at Svitolina. Forehand in the net. 5-2 for Svitolina. I'm going to say it again. It just feels written in the stars. And writing is there. She's setting herself up so well, Swiatek. And then when the final shot comes, it's like, but it's not even close for her level. It's a pity. It's a pity. It's been inconsistent from both players. I'd say for Svitolina, definitely that second set was very much controlled by by Swiatek. But she was not playing well either. I don't know if Remesis is there now. But I'm just thinking back to your early comment that this is not a good match, not a nice match. It just kind of does feel this way. Both players were desperate. I think both players were nervous in the beginning, and did anyone really settle? And if anything, Svitolina has been very, very impressive. Defending pretty well. Too many mistakes from Swiatek. I know it's not over. It's not over yet. Spectators having fun. "30 minutes into the new day." Too many unforced errors from Iga. It was yesterday, Rabakina, too many unforced errors. There must be something that Svitolina's doing to that ball that's allowing that to happen. Wow, was that in? If that was... No, okay, that was out. Very close. That forehand return cross-court from Svitolina looked spectacular. Inside in forehand from Swiatek. Big forehand cross-court winner with angle. I said that. She does it so well. Those angled shots, forehands, backhands. But even more on the forehand side, she can generate more topspin. And looked easy. Bouncing in the service block. No chance for Svitolina to get there. Ashley still believes Iga can win this. Kick onto the backhand. Stunning return. How did Iga get that back? Good defense with the backhand cross court. Stunning backhand win and double line by Svitolina. So much pressure. This is the kick serve out wide. 159 kilometers per hour. Interesting. Actually thinking the pressure's on Svitolina. What a return. Inside out forehand. Iga does get there, but it's not going to make it over the net. 30 all. Slice out wide. Very good return. Forehand goes long. Misses the singles court altogether. Bringing up Svitolina's first match point. Good body serve. Return goes long. Wow, one match point saved by Iga Swiatek. Still in it to win it. Is Svitolina becoming the clay queen? Goff is looking really good, but I mean, it looks like that's going to be the final, and then we can decide there and then. It'll be decided, rather. Good backhand cross court. Forcing the error from Swiatek, but the way she's missing. Second match point for Svitolina. So close. Inking a spot in their final. I wonder if Coco Gauff's watching this or is she asleep? I did hear a post-match interview that she's just going to go out for dinner, spend some time with family, the team. Just enjoy the moment. That makes sense. And in the net, Svitolina's in the final. Incredible. She's done it. Two players embracing at the net. There you have it. Svitolina into the final. We'll be playing Coco Gauff. Over 2 hours these two have been playing. Some might argue and have a good number of reasons and facts that this was not the most beautiful match. But I'm going to stand behind my words. I think that was spectacular from Svitolina. She's been consistent throughout. There's one game where 3 double faults stands out for me. Other than that, she's been defending so well. And when Egan's been winning, that was tough. When Egan's winning, she's unstoppable. My pleasure, Ashley. Remember to subscribe to my channel. A lot of people, 74% of people wanted Swiatek in that final. Well played, Svitolina. She is my favorite to win the final, says Chris. Interesting. A lot of people voted in the end. So happy. I missed the end of the match, but I hope Coco loses. I tell you now, Svitolina, Coco Gauff in the final. Chris is off to sleep. Good night. Alles. Wow. Phenomenal. Incredible fight. Svitolina now being interviewed. What is that final going to look like? To be very honest, and I've said this in the last couple of games, I saw it against Rybakina and I said it, that Svitolina is one of the best defenders out there. She gets every ball back. Coco Gauff as well. I think she's just slightly better because of her age. So quick around the court. So in my eyes, we've got the best 2 defending tennis players in the women's game right now in the final of Rome. Fantastic. Perhaps these two have so much more in common than I didn't realize before. Are we going to see lots of double faults? Are we going to see shaky second serves? It was shaky from Svitolina in that first set, but she got a hold of herself. But she can now celebrate. She can be very, very happy. She's now in the final. The stadium is virtually empty, as I can imagine it is here as well. Thank you to everyone who's been watching. Mikhailo, you've been very busy there. Asep, sup, my man. Cry John, full of joy, is very happy. Alina's in the final. Thanks a lot. But thanks. Last night, Lena went against Riba. Now she wins against Iga. Those are big, big wins. No jokes. Hit that subscribe button. This channel's growing thanks to you out there. You make it possible for this to continue. Thanks to everyone contributed in voting. I hope you enjoyed the show today. The live stream, the watch along. To ASAP, Mikhailo, Cry, John, Full of Joy, Remesis. I know Chris, you're probably off to bed. Ashley, you're off to bed. Friend from Gambia, you were in the house. Fatamata Suko, Snowdrops, my agent, asking everyone to subscribe. Who else? Let me quickly just skim through here. Yeah, Richard was there for short. Don't want to miss out anyone. Love you guys. If I could give you a virtual hug, I would. Okay, I'm being silly. It's probably because it's so late. Coming to 1 o'clock. I'm feeling the love. And thanks to you guys. Honestly, it was such a moment yesterday, reaching that milestone, 1,000 subscribers. I was very busy again, with learning new things, lots of reading today, but settling into this new journey, and it's all because of you. Thank you so much, and I hope to be acquainted with more people in the chat. It feels like there's an inner circle, huh? Inner circle. We say that in South Africa. Make the circle bigger. Make the circle bigger. So hit that subscribe button. Join the chat, and I will read out your messages the best I can. I think I've read out everyone. I haven't missed out anyone. Chica Onyerimba. Also putting out interesting messages. That's it. I think from my side. Thank you. Look after yourself. Look after the people around you. And we'll see each other at the next live. Take care. Ciao for now. Well done again, Svitolina.